or some other people on YouTube or nothing like that. So, I mean, I'm just a fan of guns and precision weaponry, mainly assault rifle, optics, sniper rifles, things of that nature. So maybe that's why it bugs me when people don't use the correct terminology. But where'd that guy go? Why not? Alright, back off for a little bit. Oh shit. Didn't have time to throw it down. Fuck. Alright, hopefully he'll run into that. If not, I got something for his partner. Alright, but his partner didn't follow him down. Damn. Landmine fucked them all up. Well, like another thing that bothers me, I'll be playing Call of Duty, right? And I know they do it to balance the game, but like some of the things in that franchise just does not make sense to me. Like, what kind of claymore has laser lines coming from it? Doesn't happen. I mean, it's just like, when I see it, it just looks stupid. And or like I remember when playing Black Ops, and in the multiplayer of Black Ops, they had like red dot scopes and thermal scopes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They barely had thermal back in the day. Yeah, they did not have no damn red dot sights, no reflex sights, whatever that is, because I mean it was the same damn thing as a damn red dot sight in Black Ops. Had no fucking difference. But like they didn't have none of that back in the day. They just started making those things in like the late 80s to the 90s. And I think it was like the storyline of Black Ops was the Cold War. So that's anywhere from World War II to like the late 70s and the early 80s. But we didn't use red dot sights in the early 80s, nothing like that. Everybody used iron sights. The only people who had other shit was like marksmen or snipers, and they had the range scopes and the thermal scopes, but people barely used thermal because it was too bulky back in the day. They didn't have the power supplies to do it like they wanted, like nowadays, where they can make it something small where they could just put it on the top rail of a sniper rifle and be good with it. Ooh, the most in the gun, I'll take that. Give me that.
𝐷 Nagant 1891-31. Beautiful. The Russians sure know how to make a sniper rifle.
Damn right they do. Should have gave me the SVD, but this looks like it was before the time that came out. That's one thing the Russians always did do good for some reason. It's like they built their guns cheaply but well made. I ain't gonna say well made. They made them reliable. They built them well enough to be reliable many years later, like the AK-47. Okay, where am I going? Because I'm like, okay, I gotta go back downstairs apparently. But like they made a lot of their guns because they was in World War II and World War I and all that stuff. And then during the Cold War, they was preparing to go to war with us. So, the U.S. And they made all their weaponry cheap. That's why it has a lot of wood to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Okay, I gotta go all the way down there. But that's why a lot of their weaponry. Oh damn! I couldn't even get behind that damn thing. Ah, fuck it. I'm already getting shot at now. I was gonna start the sniping from back here. But they made a lot of their weaponry cheap and reliable. That's why you have a lot of wood grain stocks and stuff like that, because wood, it's easy to make something out of wood than it is metal. Because metal, requires more machine parts. You gotta machine it and go through all that mess. Whereas wood, you just gotta frame it, frame it out. But they also made their weaponry simple. Like if you take apart an AK, it only has like a few parts to it, and it's like all simple parts. There's no complex parts and stuff, because the more complex you make something, the more, I ain't gonna say the more fragile it is, but the more complex you make something, the more parts in it that can break down. So they made it with very, you know, with just enough parts to make it work. And that's why, I mean, their weapons are so good and reliable. I mean, look at the AK-47. They made those back in like the 60s, maybe the 70s, and then the Chinese and other people started making knockoffs of them. But like, they haven't made. I mean, I don't think I could be wrong, but I don't think the Russians have made any AKs since like the 60s and 70s, the Cold War, and yet they're still around to this day, and it's like the world's most prolific assault rifle. Just the way it is, because they still work. I mean, you could get it wet, bury it in the ground, you know, dig it back up 50 years later, shit still works. You know. Where's that guy shooting me from? I'm trying to triangulate the sound, well, you know, with my cheap $30 Microsoft, you know, PC headset, but it ain't working right now. Should have put on my Turtle Beach PX5s, but I'll just do this. I'll run out and get shot, and hopefully he'll take a shot at me and miss. There you go. I thought I heard him on that right side. Ah, fuck. Now, how did he shoot me? Line of sight works two different ways. It works both ways. Now I could barely see him. How did he shoot me? I guess it's a video game, though. He was shooting me through the wall, man. I keep thinking this, you know, I don't know. I like realism in my games, but at the same time, I still like the game to be fun. I mean, that's the reason why war simulation games are easy. Not easy, but they're actually harder, because, and that's the reason why they don't make no money, because people don't play them. Like Operation Flashpoint, you know, you gotta patch wounds and stuff after that. I mean, people, it's not fun when you gotta micromanage everything, you know. So that's why in video games they you know, they have to take away realism to a point, because, you know, to make it fun. I mean, because otherwise it's just micromanaging, becomes boring, it becomes tedious. And people play games to get away from real life, so I mean, oh yeah, there we go. So it really, you have to find a good balance. Like, it's one of the reasons why I kind of don't like Call of Duty, is because it's our whole arcadish nature, but that's what people find, you know, find the fun in it. Oh, hold on, let me stop talking for 1 second. I should have backed off and ran back in the door, but it's alright. But that's the reason why, you know, people like Call of Duty so much, is because it's fun, it picks it up easy to play, and I just don't like the 60 frames per second. It takes me way too long to get used to it. Once I'm used to it, it's fine, but by me playing a lot of games, flipping back and forth between that, Battlefield, Halo, every time I pop in Call of Duty, I have to get reused to that sensitivity. So that's why it's I don't preferably like it, and it's a lot of running around for me. I mean, my play style is mostly like, this is my play style right here. I'll sit back, do long range sniping, you know, that kind of sort of thing. Oh, is that a 2 for 1? Oh, thought it was. Oh yeah, it is. Double dose. At least I think that's what that means. But you know, I like playing defensive and long range, so, and Call of Duty, they got small maps and all this kind of sort of stuff, so I mean, it ain't really, you know, my particular cup of tea. But I like military shooters, so I still play it. You know, I'm not one of those people that discounts a game just because it ain't, you know, what he likes. You know, my love for first-person shooters and military shooters in particular supersedes that of what I like and what I don't like, because I can find fun in Call of Duty. You know, I have a friend of mine who plays Halo, you know, and that, you know, that's his, you know, fanboy game, and he just can't find fun. Damn, I did not even see those two guys come out. And my friend, he can't find fun in nothing else. So when you bottleneck when you bottleneck your preferences into one franchise like that, like I'm sure you got people who like Call of Duty like that the same way. It makes it hard to, you can't adjust to something else. I mean, if you can't learn to adjust, because I mean it's a learning process like anything else. If you can't learn to adjust to something else, when that franchise dies or when it changes, you know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna. You have to get used to it. I mean, you have to adjust. And if you can't, then you just aren't gonna play that newer game. Like I know hold on for a second. Like I know oh damn, let me get behind cover. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna hit that sniper first. Let me be smart. But a lot of people, like I know the Black Ops 2 trailer just came out, and a lot of people, that's where it's like the only thing I've been seeing on YouTube. I've been seeing so much of that crap on YouTube by different people trying to get big off of their review breakdowns and what they think about it. It's like it's so much Call of Duty on YouTube right now. It's sickening, and it's people are up in arms about it being in 2025 and all that mess, and because it's not what they're used to. But Call of Duty has bottlenecked itself into being a shooter. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't getting your partner. Matter of fact, let me get that sniper like I was talking about. There we go. And a lot of people don't like the fact that it's in the future and all this, that, and the other. But it's Call of Duty. I mean, look at Modern Warfare 3. They changed some things and everything. The masses still bought it, but hold on, let me back into this building real quick. The way that dude don't rush me. Come on, stop loading the gun and get in the damn building. But people bottleneck themselves into that franchise, and people played it when it came out. The masses bought Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3. I mean, me personally, I like Call of Duty more so for the campaigns and the multiplayer. But people, when they played Modern Warfare 3, they loved it when it came out. But it doesn't have staying power. And that's... Oh, now you want to come up. Fuck. But it doesn't have staying power. I mean, look at Halo. Halo comes out pretty much every 2.5 years. People still play Halo 3 to this day because they find it fun. That fun factor is what they enjoy in it. Whereas Call of Duty, people still play the older games, true, but because it comes out every year, that fun factor and that drive to play it, because it comes out every year, you just jump on to the next one. You don't stick with the older games. And I think when you do that, people... Hold on. It's like, it's like Madden. Oh shit! It's like Madden. A new football game comes out. Every year you get more, less and less excited about it because. Let's see what this guy is. Where did you shoot me from? But okay, I thought that was a guy right there. Okay, that's where you are. Okay. But people get lesser and lesser excited. I mean, look at Black Ops compared to Modern Warfare 3. More people are playing, or more people last year was playing Black Ops more than they playing Modern Warfare 3 right now. And that's because it doesn't